I was just like toying with the idea of, can you imagine? Can you just imagine if Kenny Chesney joined this? And I texted him that night.
Half of my hometown still hanging around, still talking about that one touchdown. There's still
Half of My Hometown is a duet with my hometown hero, Kenny Chesney. It was on my third album, Kelsey, and it was a single that I put out.
somewhere north, somewhere south.
I remember so clearly writing this song with my songwriting giants. They're like my Mount Rushmore. It's like Shane McAnally, Nicole Gallion. We were down in Florida, wrote this song kind of as like a love letter to my hometown and like basically saying thank you for letting me leave. And thank you for letting me write this to honor you as to why I left.
Half of our prom queens cut their hair.
We went to dinner. I was just like toying with the idea of, can you just imagine if Kenny Chesney joined this? And I texted him that night. When Kenny decided to hop on the song after I was screaming, crying, and throwing up, I went to the studio with him. It was really my first time being around him. He was so honoring of the song. He was just like, you tell me how you see me fitting into this. Like, do you want a harmony here? Like, you direct. And he really allowed me for it still to be my song, and he wanted to really just highlight it, which when you have a legend in the room with you and you're a newer artist, that kind of trust, that mutual trust was really, really beautiful.
Somewhere south.
Recording Half of My Hometown was one of the first times that I kept the demo vocal for the final song. I think sometimes when it's like really fresh on your heart and fresh on your brain, you're not overthinking anything, you're really just connecting to the lyric and to the song because it's new in the world. And then if you recut it, you're almost overthinking it and trying to make it clean and perfect and precise, and that song didn't need that, it needed it to be emotive. So yeah, I kept the 2 a.m. Airbnb in Florida vocal.
Backwoods razors.
The song was released on my album that came out basically the week that the world shut down. So it was a very interesting time to be putting out music, almost like this beautiful time to be putting out music, like simultaneously, because people were listening more because we had this extra time, and I think music was bringing comfort to people in a different way. So I definitely knew that that was a favorite song off the album, but it wasn't a single until down the road. And by the time it was a single, we knew that it was something that people look forward to on the road, and obviously like having Kenny be a part of a song is like a big deal in country music. So I was very excited to just really highlight it.
'Cause half of me will always be.
The thing about Half of My Hometown that feels different for me is it is a song that people outside of the fans that have been with me for the 7 years prior really grabbed onto. Like the guys that usually the girls have to drag to the concert, they like that song. So I feel like people really started trusting me more because I'm for the girls. I'm for the girls and the gays. And that's the truth. But I want to be for everyone at the end of the day. And so I think that was the first time that there was a whole group of like these music-loving country dudes that started listening to my music as well, which I was like, welcome. You're welcome here. Everyone's welcome here. But you mess around and you're going to find out real quick. Just skip to the next track.
Half of my hometown still hanging around, still talking